Welcome back, everybody. My name is All Fun and Games. I stream every single day on Twitch TV, and I do fun little tips and tricks videos here on YouTube as well. Today, I'm going to showcase how to make a very simple gobbler farm. Okay, so first things first, you're going to go through the steps of making a science machine and then an alchemy machine. Of course, you only really need a science machine, but if you want to make it look fancy like I like to do it, you're going to need to make a door as well. And unfortunately, in order to make a door, you're going to need to get yourself an alchemy machine. So if you go under the door tab, if you go under the structures tab, you see where it says wood gate. You're going to need one of those, which will require an alchemy machine. And under the science machine, you will need to get one set of wood walls. It'll give you 8 wood walls. Of course, I'm in creative mode right now, so that's why everything's lit up like this. But without creative mode enabled, you can actually see where it says we have the ability to make just a wood wall. But if we go over to the alchemy tab and we go over to where it says wood gate, now we're able to make that as well. Go ahead and place down your wood walls. Now, of course, you can have your own variation of how this might look, and you might say, you know what, mine looks better, or I want to make something that's a little bit more elaborate. Well, that's entirely up to you. Put the wood gate down with all those things around there, and of course, like I said, you can make yours look even better. Grab one single berry. You're going to go ahead in the very middle, use the shift and right click to drop the berry in the very middle, and now go to town and just pick up all the berries you can. So as you do, the gobblers have a chance of spawning in. Hopefully they do. Sometimes they don't, but make sure that you're also doing this during the day as well. If you do this at another time, for example, if you do this at night, they're going to immediately go outside of the berry bush and run right back in because it's nighttime and they're very, very scared of the dark. There we go. We got one gobbler. Did we get really lucky? Come on, gobbler. Perfect. And there you go. Now we made ourselves a nice little fun little gobbler trap. Now, to keep in mind, this berry will spoil very soon. It's not going to last there for very long. Eventually, it will turn to rot, and then the gobblers will no longer be attracted to it. However, by the time that happens, more berries will still grow, so you can then take one more berry, add it to the patch. Now, as time goes on, eventually you're going to want to make yourself a powder cake, which will last forever, and you won't have that problem. Or you can, if you're still using the Winter's Feast stuff, which sometimes people leave that on in the options, you can use fruitcake in there, and that'll last forever. But as of right now, using one single berry is a great option, and then you can go to town and just punch the gobblers as they just sit there and they just focus on the berries. And there you go. Now you're able to get yourself tons and tons of food, and hopefully this works for you. Now keep in mind that the berry bushes that I did, I spawned them in around here just to show you how they would be, but normally you're going to want to get yourself a shovel, dig up the berry bushes, and then plant yourself some berries and wait for those berries to fully grow. But for the sake of just showing you how to make a simple gobbler farm, I thought that this is an okay way of doing it. But if you want to see the in-depth way, for example, start to finish, step by step, I have a full guide on YouTube for beginner's guide for Don't Starve Together that'll get you from 1 full year in DST, showcasing my elaborate gobbler farm that I make as well too. But for just the sake of a simple little video to showcase how to make one really quick, I thought that this would be just enough for that. And like, of course, I like the way that it looks like this with a wood wall, but if you want to make it more special, or you want to make a circle, or you want to do something like that, feel free. But just remember to always, always, always pick your berries during the day, never at dusk or night. All right, have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.